So after playing with the Artist Pro 16 Gen 2 for about 30 days now, I could confidently say this is an upgrade to the Gen 1. But hey, let's talk about it. But for starters, if you're new to the channel, I'm XPI Sigma. I'm a digital artist, and I like to draw things. I also love reviewing tech, like this, which coincides exactly with what I've used before. So, Cintiq 16, Artist 15.6, the Pro variant of that, and of course the Gen 1 of what we're talking about today. We're gonna section this whole video off, so for now, let's get into device. Now, I talk about the device a lot in my unboxing, but I'll kind of gloss over it. It looks awesome, it feels awesome, it's awesome. The matte screen, that anti-glare is perfect. Again, the unboxing shows this off rather well. But wait a minute, there are some negatives. Or really, just one huge one. The foldable stands on the back of it, they're basically useless for me. I draw at what is that? I'm looking at it right now. It's about a 30-degree angle-ish. Well, that's more like a 15 or so. I'm not doing math right now, but it's definitely a small angle, and I do not draw like that. I need it pretty elevated. Maybe it's closer to 60. I don't know. No math. But yeah, I would really, really want like a proper mount on the back, because I know XPPen makes some really cool like actual mounts, but this can't use it. You need to use the foldy stand ones. I personally, you can't really see it in this lighting here, but I'm using this laptop mount that's really sturdy, and you notice when I'm drawing on it, it kind of bounces a tiny bit. I actually don't feel that at all. Just saying. I know it looks crazy, but now I can't not notice it. But no, I don't have any trouble with that. Not that that's a problem with the tablet itself. Obviously, that's what I'm drawing it on, but I had to mention it anyway. So let's get right into screen. Obviously, half of the drawing tablet, or maybe most of it, is the screen, right? So it's a 16-incher, and it's only a little bigger than that. It's amazing screen real estate. No parallax, it's fully laminated. So what does that mean? Well, the distance from your pen touching the screen, and then, obviously going through to the screen itself, there's a layer in between there. There's like nothing there almost. So it's going to feel great. You don't have this like angle like you're looking through a piece of glass. That's explained way better in my other videos that I go over it more, but I think you get the gist. The resolution is amazing. In fact, when I first turned it on and took a peek at my desktop, well, it looked so good. So my main monitors, I have two. They're two 27-inchers that are QHD. Well, this thing here is 2560 by 1600, aka WQXGA, which is basically just extra long on the vertical side, QHD. I personally love that because it gives me a 16:10 aspect ratio. That's really cool. That's getting almost iPad level. iPad level being 4:3. So, pretty close. Now, the color accuracy, from what I could tell, I think it looks better. I think it's just an illusion because the screen itself just looks so amazing. But I do find myself nowadays not actually going to the other monitor to do my post-processing. The colors on the device itself are great enough. By the way, this video is possible thanks to XPPen. No, they did not pay me to say anything specifically. They literally just sent me the device, which is a dream of mine, by the way. Heck yeah, wow. And of course, talk about it. So you will be seeing quite a few more videos about this specific device, along with comparisons and blah blah blah. Cool stuff coming. But yeah, if you're interested in this device or any XPPen device, they actually gave me an actual discount code. So when you're in the store, just put in XPI Sigma Art at checkout, and you'll get a good chunk off your purchase. Check the description below, and you'll find my links. But hey, don't buy just yet, we have quite a few more things to talk about. But yeah, if you like this kind of thing, just like, comment, subscribe, you know, the usual YouTube stuff. Thank you. Anyways, back to maybe one of the biggest parts of the tablet, the pen. So we got ourselves the X3 Pro Smart Chip Stylus. What does that mean? Well, it's the one that came after the one from the previous generation, which was not the Pro. So, X3 Smart Chip Stylus, and then came the Pro. They both do have the same 3-gram actuation force, which I think already feels fine. I don't have any trouble with that. Both pens, honestly, I found to be really precise as well, with all the stuff I personally did. But I can say this pen is indeed better. I have a grip. I love the grips. It just feels like a Wacom stylus, but it feels nice in the hand. Yeah, there's an eraser. I don't really use that. I press E, but it's cool that it's there because, like, that's what a pen usually should have, right? But what makes this Pro? Well, that's probably the 16,384 pressure levels. I don't know if I could tell the difference. I mean, it feels really smooth and nice, but it could just be because the screen is higher resolution, so it's the illusion it's smoother. I don't know. All I know is, it is my favorite pen from XPPen so far. But hey, hold up. There are a couple of things I should talk about. So that pen accuracy thing that I mentioned in other videos, well, it's not absolutely perfect. And when I say accuracy, I don't mean like drawing accuracy. I mean, when you're tilting the pen, no matter your calibration, it will never really be on the tip of your pointer. Look at that visual there. You see that? Yeah. This is a calibrated pen. And I've tried different calibrations. This is just how XPPen is. Is it a problem? Obviously not, because I've been using XPPen, and at this point, I kind of prefer them. But of course, I can't rank this thing a 10 out of 10 if something like that exists, right? So until XPPen pens get to the point of like, both Wacom and an S Pen and EMR stuff in general, well, they can't get a perfect score. Can it get a recommendation by me? Definitely. In fact, I totally recommend this over the Gen 1. Now, if you don't want to put out the extra bucks for the Gen 2, well, the Gen 1 is still much better than any of the 15.6 lineup. And I'm only saying that because sometimes they both are only like $3 different. Get the better device. Please. Honestly, like, if you have questions about this, I've done so much research, especially since I own a lot of them. Ask me the question below in the comment section. I'm really happy to help. Oh, and don't forget to use that discount code KACHING. Well, hold up. We're almost there. Accessories. The X remote control, it's really cool. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you know I just use my keyboard for a lot of things. I'm using a Keychron Q11, which has 2 dials, a macro row. I love it. It's awesome. But hey, like, it's another dial. I love dials. It's really cool. It's wireless, USB-C charging. It's actually a pretty clicky wheel. Not like clicky, but it is satisfying. It's definitely tactile. So even if you use it for different things like video editing too, like, it's useful. Also the pen case, which comes with a place for your pen. Wow. You got room for 8 different tips. It comes included with 4 of the darker plastic ones and 4 felt. I'm personally running the felt. It does feel nice. There's a nice like drag to the screen, and it's kind of like, it's not pencil-like, but it's not like slippery slippery crazy time. If you've ever used an iPad without a paper-like screen protector, that's slippery crazy time. That's basically it for the device. I totally recommend it. Let's real quick though compare it to similar devices. The Wacom Cintiq 16, a new iteration came out. It is nowhere near this price. I do feel like you're getting way more bang for your buck with an XPPen device, essentially all the time. I think if Wacom themselves focused more on the mid-range, they could have something a bit more beefy that I can back. But we're not all made of money here. In fact, I'm not made of money at all. The XPPen Artist Pro 16 Gen 2, yes, that is a mouthful, just offers so much for the price. I really can't recommend it enough, and if you get it, well, I really sincerely think you will enjoy it. Speaking of enjoying, I hope you enjoyed that little speed paint sort of thing going on in the background. I know it's a little dark, but I thought it looked cool with the RGB. Wow, okay, maybe I was a little lame. It's fine. If you want to see the device, like, with more lighting, well, check out the unboxing. I literally go over it there. In full lighting. Like, light. That's actually all I have for you today. So, thanks for watching if you made it this far. If you actually didn't make it this far, but you just clicked all the way over here on the timeline, well, wow. Hey there. Cool. Go watch the rest. What are you doing? Here's some of the other ones that you might be into. You could click one of these if you want. Later.